I mean, it's something about a fresh line. Make a man feel like $1,000,000. Fresh fade, get the tape or the shadow on it. Them waves so deep, you need a paddle for them. I mean, it's more than just hair. It's the confidence you feeling when you step up out that chair. And I swear, they tell me every bob is mean. From Trav Hermby to Saeed, now say hello to the team. Cause the style supreme, my nigga, don't forget the style supreme. They know the style supreme, supreme style. Keep the whole town clean. Get a can of that sheen, spray it on me, make me feel like a king. That's what I mean by gold dreams. And they gon' get up on this smooth shit one day. And you could even bang this cut on a Sunday, Monday. A bunch of Blake Griffins with them clippers. A Chris Paul throwing lives to us all. It's more than a cut, you don't need no stitches for this. Walk around with your missus for this. They know it's squizzy, but we gon' say exquisite for this. Exquisite for this. Put your sons, put your pops, put your neighbors on it. That flavor on it, then finish it with a razor on it.
In my day, the barber was a counselor. He was a fashion expert. He was a style coach, pimp, just general all-around hustler.
All the 66 years I lived, I said all them things a long time ago. But I say this here, I'm still pretty.
We on now. You are watching a Black History edition of the Supremely Faded podcast with the Supreme Style Barbers. Supreme Style's in the building. Travis in the building. Saeed's in the building. Brother Christopher's in the building. He's not on camera though. He's shy. Go sit in that chair right there, Brother Christopher. Praise be to Allah. There you go. Brother Christopher's in the building. B's in the building. And y'all come on in. Y'all coming into the room. We're about to get started. Got a great show for you guys. Hold on. Let me adjust B and Trav's camera. Hold on. Let's see here. Hold on. Let me get a little bit more B. There we go. It's awesome, man. It's Black History Month, y'all. It's snowing in Colorado.
And cold.
It's snowing. It's cold. The roads aren't bad though, but it definitely is cold. It's all get out. And but the roads aren't bad. So don't be afraid to get out there and do what you need to do. We do live in Colorado, and it does snow. Stop acting like a simp.
Stop acting like a simp.
It's Colorado, man.
Suck ass out in these streets.
Suck ass out to the bed.
Jive, take it.
Bed, buddy. Jive, take it.
Oh man, it's Black History Month. Black History Month is it's went by real fast. It's already the 22nd of February.
And it is in the shortest month of the.
Don't blink. Don't blink.
Right. Don't blink. It's over. So it is the shortest month of the year.
Right.
Does anyone know why Black History Month is the shortest month of the year? Anybody?
Because they always shorten us. They appease us with the shortness.
With the shortness?
That's it.
Well, February had Black History Week.
Right.
Right. Exactly.
Was it Carter G. Woodson?
Carter G. Woodson.
Yeah.
Look at Saeed knowing some history.
History.
Carter G. Woodson. And before we get to Carter G. Woodson, because we're going to talk about him.
Carter G.
Carter
Oh,
G.
okay.
Not Cardi B. That's Cardi B, daddy. Cardi G.
Cardi B. But I'm gonna blame Black History Month being the shortest month, or the shortest month of the year. I'm gonna blame it on the Negro.
Okay.
Because we learned this from Brother Ashton. He gave a lecture and he talked about Black history. Shout outs to Brother Ashton in Colorado Springs, Brother Ashton Muhammad. But Carter G. Woodson started out coming up with the concept of Negro History Week.
Negro History.
And the reason why Carter G. Woodson wanted Negro History Week to be in February was because February was the month where both Frederick Douglass was born and Massa Abraham Lincoln was born.
He's black.
Abraham Lincoln?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Well, there are some people that say that he was.
There's some people that say that Abraham Lincoln was black.
Yeah.
I heard that. I've heard that.
He had some black children.
You know, they say one drop of blackness and you black.
Yeah, okay.
One drop of that blood, you good.
I'm not buying that, but okay.
I just told it out there like that.
So we could blame Carter G. Woodson, who was trying to do something good, you know what I mean? Negro History Week. At that time, he didn't know that we would end up with a month.
Right.
So he said Negro History Week in February because of Frederick Douglass and President Abraham Lincoln. Jay Burns said, y'all ready for what Jay Burns said?
Yes, sir.
Jay Burns said, Black History Month is just another ploy to make money on us like every other holiday is. Huh.
What money buying though?
I want to challenge you on that, Jay Burns. And I think everybody in the room wants to challenge you on that.
You got your taxes.
Got the what?
Taxes.
You got your tax money.
This is tax time now. Yeah, you can get them in 24 hours. 2 hours.
So how's it to make money, Jay Burns? That's what we're trying to figure out, though. Because do y'all buy Black History Month gifts?
I do not.
I do. All month.
You know.
All right, but that's different. You got birthdays.
Okay, so what about Valentine's Day and Black History Month?
Well, Valentine's Day, that's separate. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Valentine's Day that's definitely
Spending
a day to get people to spend money.
Exactly.
But what we should do is spend with black businesses during
Oh.
Black History Month.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Now I'm with
should
that.
do.
I'm definitely with that. But I don't know about Jay's contention that it's a ploy to make money because we're not spending on it.
I
They got no money.
think Carter G. Woodson had some good intentions.
He definitely had good intentions.
Out of ignorance, celebrating, Abraham Lincoln, that whole thing.
Okay, so Jay Burns says movies, clothing, look around at Target, Walmart. They have Black History Month ice cream that's sold out. Okay.
I saw that. Negro ice cream.
Negro ice cream. I don't know Negro history.
That was Juneteenth.
That was Juneteenth ice cream. That wasn't black.
I think it's to put pressure on us because them 28 days ain't enough to pay my bills. I needed 3 days. I needed 3 extra days.
Needed 3 days.
This pussy, that's put more pressure on us. So this month is our month.
Yeah, so shout outs to Carter G. Woodson.
Carter G.
Carter G. Let's give Carter G a good hand. Big black hand. For Negro History Month and Negro History Week and Black History Month, which started in 1976. We know some history at Supreme Style.
1976, I was 5.
Y'all better,
You
y'all
know,
better recognize.
That's some good black history.
in Carter G. Woodson's information, it says he was one of the first scholars to study the history of the African diaspora, excuse me, including, what's up, bro? African American history.
Oh.
Well, I mean, what does he get credit for that too? And if you look up the definition, he's talking about original homeland and how we just come from there.
Yeah, Carter G was just trying to get us to recognize our history. Brilliant scholar.
I like more so, and I'm seeing a lot of people shifting the thoughts to black artists as opposed to the slavery Black History Month.
Okay.
August being in the summertime, you know. Summer people, you know. With August, you have the anniversary of the Nat Turner insurrection. You have the anniversary of Gabriel Prosser insurrection. You have the birth anniversary of Marcus Garvey. You have even the birth of the UNIA movement. You know, whole lot of things happen in August. You know, we're starting to see little. Our brother Solar, he had the Barbie Day celebration over at Oxen Park. Things like that. You know, so I think perhaps, you know, we should shift it to August than to keep it in February. You know?
Shifting it to August?
I think so.
Well, how about both?
Yeah. How about all year long?
Yeah, how about all year long?
Yeah, how about all
Right, how about every month?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, since black people are the original people,
month,
right?
Black History Month, you know.
Well, we the owners of the planet Earth, man. It should be all. We should be recognizing every day. Period.
Plus, they never gonna celebrate the Nat Turner and Gabriel Prosser, Marcus Garvey. Are you kidding?
But we don't need their approval.
We absolutely do not need their approval. Yeah. That is the truth.
You go get on Nat Turner ice cream.
Come on now.
At Walmart. I'll go get it. I would too. Well, no. I would. Nuts all. Nuts all. Niggas is crazy. Nuts. Balls.
Nat Turner ice cream had white folks' fingernails all up in it.
Right.
Fur all up in it. And their hair drops right up in it.
Nat Turner with
talk about recall.
Yeah, Nat Turner went hard on the white man. Gotta love some Nat Turner. Yeah. Oh, look at that movie. Since it's Black History Month, check out Birth of a Nation.
Birth of a Nation. Oh, it was sent to me.
Not the original Birth of a Nation. Right. The original Birth of a Nation was.
We're gonna call this the real Birth of a Nation.
was some craziness.
Go watch Django.
Go watch Django Unchained.
Yeah, watch some good movies, some fight movies. Don't watch some more get your ass whooped movies.
Right.
Don't watch no Drug and Miss Daisy.
What about the Will Smith movie? What's it called?
Emancipation.
Emancipation. That's a good one.
Good movie.
That was a good movie.
That
was a good movie.
You did? I mean, it was alright. I just didn't like to get beat like that.
Yeah, I don't really like slave movies either, Trav, to be quite honest with you.
I don't really like that.
That's why I really like Django, even though, you know what I'm saying, Quentin Tarantino did it. Quentin Tarantino did an awesome job. I love Django because Django went hard, man. He went hard on white folks. And it was like a superhero.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Watch The Spook Who Sat by the Door.
Spook Who Sat by the Door. That's a good one.
That's a real good one.
Tanisha says she watched Justice Served on Netflix.
That's a good one.
Travis talking about this series on Netflix called Justice Served. And I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
Take it back, man. Go watch it. I'm gonna watch that.
But Travis said it's pretty good.
Nat Turner, I really like that movie though. Even though we all know what happened.
Yeah, we all know the end.
The end.
It don't end good.
But just the spirit. But just the spirit of it.
The spirit of fucking something up.
Yeah, I mean, if you gotta go out, man, go out like that.
Go out with your nuts in your hand.
Yeah, man.
Ain't no place.
Go out with your hand
Crackers neck.
Dr. Tully in the house.
If you gotta go out.
This is gonna be the most racist show y'all gonna watch today.
It's Black History Month, Trav.
We really letting you know how we really feel.
It's Black History Month. Shout out. What did Jay Burns say? So tired of slave.
I'm tired too. I want to see some victorious slave narratives, man. You know, Django was victorious. Who? Django, but you know.
I told y'all, man, I watched the most positive black movie on television the other day. That it was just powerful, man. They had the teachers all up in it too. It's called Black Coffee. It's got Darren Henson in it. Black Coffee. Y'all watch Black Coffee and tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. Really, really good movie. Really positive images of black people. You know what I'm saying? Black successful people doing for self, the whole nine. And, you know, as in every black person's life, there's always some drama. But we got to get over the drama. You know what I mean? And we can be victorious over it because that's what happens in life. Life ebbs and flows. It's ups and downs. It's hills and valleys. It's all that. But through it all, you know what I'm saying? The black man perseveres.
That's right.
Shout outs to Madam C.J. Walker. Let's give Madam C.J. Walker a hand. It's Black History Month. We gotta say something about Madam C.J. Walker because, for one, we're in the barbering and cosmetology industry, and Madam C.J. Walker is arguably, I won't just say the queen. She's the god. She's the god of the industry. The first female millionaire. Not just black female, Trav. Female.
Oprah, you wasn't the first.
No.
Now she was a Denverite?
No.
Was she from Colorado? I think she was.
Madam C.J.
Born in Delta, LA.
Okay. Did she leave? Did she take her residence? No, that was Hattie McDaniel.
Yeah, I don't think she was. I
Hattie
don't think
McDaniel
she
was from
couldn't have
here.
been in Denver.
No, she wasn't.
Ain't enough Negroes in Denver at that time.
Man, that was some powerful niggas.
I think it was Chicago, wasn't she from Chicago?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, look that up.
No,
Let's
she's
get it
not,
straight.
she's not from neither one.
Baltimore.
December 20, born Sarah Breedlove, December 23, 1867, Delta 5th Military District, Louisiana.
Louisiana. Okay, well, I mean, you
New
got
York.
wherever
New
Negroes
York.
are, and you doing their hair, you know, there got to be a lot of Negroes for you to become a millionaire. And not only was she doing hair, but
Well,
she
made
developed her
products.
own product.
Yeah, she made the products.
She made her own product, so she was doing it big. She was doing it big.
So during in 1905, she did live in Denver.
In 1905, she lived in Denver.
I remember.
She lived in Denver. Man, everybody lived in Denver. Man, shout outs for Denver. Man. Denver's where it's at. Denver is where it's
area
at.
was the home. East side. She lived on the east side.
She lived on the east side.
Yeah.
Whittier, well, yeah. I mean, what is it now? Whittier.
It's Whittier. It's
Whittier
Whittier.
District.
Yeah, that's
an
real.
entrepreneur who was the country's first self-made female millionaire.
Self-made female
I remember
millionaire. Very
seeing,
first.
like her on a car doing a parade in Denver. Yeah, come on, Denver.
That's powerful. What's going on in Denver for Black History Month?
Nothing. Work. I told you. Short this month, you gotta scramble, get some money, pay the bills.
Another Black History anniversary is the anniversary of Supreme Style Barbershop, which was born in 1997. We're 26 years old this February.
I don't think I was 26 when this opened.
Man, I was 26.
No, 1997. It was 25.
Yeah, in 97, I was 26.
Okay. You think? Well, then boom. Maybe he was 25. I was 25. You was 25 in February. We was some young entrepreneurs. You was 25 in February. You was 26 in
Oh, it was 3. Oh, it was 3.
Yeah, I was 25. You right. Dang, I was 25, Trav. You right. I was 25, about to turn 26.
Yep. I was 24. Oh, it was
amazing.
Like 1, 3. Oh, still booming on itself. Getting popped. Getting popped as he came in the living room stage.
Cutting that little bad little boy running
still
around
getting pinched in church.
Man. Yeah, that's big though, man. 26 years in business, going strong, serving the community, and this podcast is part of our service to the community because we talk about real stuff. We clown a little bit, but we talk about real stuff. And the reality is, man, in terms of Black history, we have to know our history because we got to know where we've been in order to know where we're going, right?
So in schools, aren't they pushing out Black history? They're trying to discontinue like the whole Black history move.
From what I understand, they're changing it. Like they're no longer saying that Black people were slaves.
Yeah.
They're saying we were indentured
captives,
servants, or
involuntary
servants. So they got some crazy
they
little
held captive against our will.
Something to make them feel better about it.
Lying to the people.
Yeah, no rights. You couldn't move. You couldn't do nothing but what this boss said.
Right.
And you didn't get paid.
You did not get paid, which means you were a slave. Yeah. So anybody in the chat room know? Is there anything going on for Black History Month?
They usually have something down at Cleo Parker, don't they?
I don't know.
Come on.
And he beats the drum. I don't know. Yeah, somebody let us know so we can go do some Black History stuff. What's going on?
Did you say or no?
It's been on the news.
Well, she didn't have a wheelchair.
Yeah,
Oh, the wheelchair.
accessible. So things are probably calm a little bit over there.
I thought she did.
Not on the stage.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm not gonna poo on Miss Cleo. I love Miss Cleo.
Right.
Hey, that man should have. Man, don't be trying to run from there if you can't walk.
Don't be trying to make her up a bad guy, motherfucker.
Right.
That ain't right.
Leave Miss Cleo alone, man. That's an old building.
Sit your
That's
ass
the
on the side of the
historic
stage.
AME.
Sit your ass on the side of the stage.
That was burned down.
I heard about that, but man, I ain't saying nothing bad about Miss Cleo. I love Miss Cleo. That's Black history.
So is that what they have the mayor's race?
Straight up, true Black history.
Straight up.
History right there.
Oh, they having the mayoral race.
Yeah, they had a
little caucus,
little debate or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Whatever.
Man, don't be putting her in no bad light.
I'm trying to tell you.
All the things she done did for Black people.
Man, we gonna defend the Black woman up in here.
Right.
Y'all better believe.
Motherfucker. That makes you know we serious.
Real talk. But the crowning event of Black History Month, man, y'all don't even know, but y'all about to learn today. Y'all all right? Y'all know what the crowning event of Black History Month is?
Saviours Day.
Saviours Day, man.
Saviours Day.
Saviours Day. Look, I got Saviours Day. Yes. Saviours Day. And that happens every 26th of February. It is the crowning event of Black History Month. And this year, I'm going to Chicago. I go to Chicago every year, though. So that ain't no news.
Right.
But the subject is the War of Armageddon has begun. And Minister Farrakhan, for the first time in 3 years, God willing, will be giving the keynote address.
Yes, sir.
The first time in 3 years. So, man, it's gonna be powerful. And y'all looking at the signs, right?
Now, like 87.
How old is the minister?
Yeah.
The minister's 89.
He's 89.
The minister's 89.
So, we'll give it up for the minister.
Give it up for the minister,
89,
man.
y'all. Come on,
The
man.
minister's 89.
Still give a 4
So will
hours.
there be a
Yes.
hookup for people?
There will be a webcast, so you can either go to NOI.org and it'll be webcast live. That's NOI, like nationofislam.org, NOI. Or you can come and watch it with the believers here in Denver. We're at 4651 Tulsa Court in Montbello. And it should start around, let me get you the right time.
Here.
So it's gonna be, so it starts at 3 p.m. Chicago time. Doors open at 2. So that's open 12 here, start at 1 here, because they're 2 hours ahead, right?
1.
Are they 1 or 2? They're 1?
Yes, sir.
Okay. They're 1 hour ahead. So it starts, so our doors are open at 1. We'll start at 2.
And that's Sunday?
That's Sunday. This coming Sunday. And for those of y'all who do not know what Saviours Day is, because a lot of us don't. But Saviours Day is the celebration of the birth of the founder of the Nation of Islam. And his name is Master Fard Muhammad. And Master Fard Muhammad came in July of 1930. In July of 1930 to save the black man.
That's right.
To save the black man. He came because, you know, in 1930, man, shoot, we was in a bad condition. But people they have a real misconception about what the nation teaches and who we are. But, you know, there's this misconception that the nation is racist and whatnot because we love black people. We love self. And the reality is the theology is catered towards black people because black people are in the worst condition.
Right.
They were in 1930, they were in 1830, and they are in 2023.
That's right.
So we always go to lift up self first because that's what makes sense. You know what I mean? You can't tell someone else to clean up their house if your house is filthy.
Yes, sir.
Charity starts at home. So February 26th is the birth anniversary of Master Fard Muhammad, who was born February 26, 1877. Once he came to America, he found a Georgia-born black man. And me and Saeed was talking about this early this morning. A Georgia-born black man who only went to the 4th grade of school. And the Honorable Elijah Muhammad only went to the 4th grade of school, but he was able to teach our people in a ministry that lasted 44 years, based on what he learned from Master Fard Muhammad. And his ministry was so powerful, it produced all of the great ones that we love and admire, right? His ministry produced Malcolm X. His ministry produced Muhammad Ali. His ministry produced Imam Warthadean Muhammad, Naeem Akbar. There's so many people that you admire. Who'd you say, Brother Saeed?
Clarence 13X.
Clarence 13X, Father Allah.
Today's his birthday?
Brother Ansar.
So it produced,
Ansar L.
yeah, man, it produced a lot. Brother Ansar L. It produced a lot of great ones that we love and admire, and that's only because of the work of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. And of course, the one who sits in his seat at this very moment, who we just talked about, who will soon be 90 years old, if it be the will of Allah. And that's the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. So we go and we celebrate. And if you've ever been to a Saviours Day, you know, man, it's just a powerful demonstration, man, of love and unity. You got black people who are loving on one another. There's nobody smoking. There's nobody drinking. There's nobody fighting. There's nobody fussing. There's no vulgarity. It's all black. It's all black. It's all powerful. And man, it's something that all of our people should experience. It's something that all of our people should experience, right? And so we celebrate every single year around this time. And we want you to come out and celebrate with us. And if you can't be in Chicago, so you're not going to get the whole experience. And there's so much that goes on. There's drill competition, there's vending, there's all sorts of workshops. But they're always designed for the uplift of our people. Always. Everything is designed for the uplift of black people and how we can do better.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And there's no other, and I can say this about the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and Minister Farrakhan, that no one can deny. Because whether you agree with the theology or not, that's really irrelevant. You cannot ignore the results. You know what I'm saying? And the Honorable Elijah Muhammad produced the most progressive group of black people that the world has ever seen.
That's right.
You know what I mean? With no help, absolutely no help from white folks. In fact, with total opposition from white folks. So Saviours Day is something that we always look forward to. And we all should look forward to, because it's a holiday that it's for us. You know, we talk about Valentine's Day and Mother's Day and Father's Day and Christmas and Easter, but all of these are so-called holidays like that Jay Burns points out are made for you to break bread and fill up your enemy's pockets, whereas Saviours Day is actually a holy day that is for us.
Maybe that's what we should do. For
we should.
You know what I'm saying?
We should.
There we go. But we're going, man, it's still short though.
I mean, it is short. You gotta plan a little. You gotta plan a little.
Can we do it from December to February? Because you know we putting foot in Santa and you know what I mean. We putting foot in Santa and all that spending.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But you know, it is like, I mean, to your point, B, it is like a you know, like Christmas to the Muslims. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll give a little something to our loved ones on Saviours Day, because that is the day that someone actually came to save us.
Right.
And so we give thanks for that. You know, it's like I said, it's a beautiful thing. Saviours Day.
And the nation's going on 93 years.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The nation established in 1930. 2023. It's 93 years of independence, man. Of black people actually working and doing something for themselves.
That's right.
You know, and the thing about the nation is we try and practice everything that we preach. You know what I mean? It's not a thing to where, you know what I'm saying, you could go to church and the preacher might be saying one thing, but he doing something totally different.
Right. And I do, and I bear witness to that. My brothers in here, Brother Hearn,
Right.
Saeed,
Brother Christopher, Brother Ansar, Brother Saeed. They won't drink nothing. They don't even eat.
And Sister Yolanda asked about the yearly fashion show. They used to have a luncheon and fashion show every year. Yeah, sometimes, Sister Yolanda, they do have a fashion show. I don't think they have one scheduled this year. At least I haven't seen one on the schedule. But you're absolutely right. And there is a usually a fashion showcase because, again, that's one of the things that the nation wants to focus on is the dress of our women, because it's totally opposite of the dress of the women of this world. You know what I'm saying? They covering up, but it's a beautiful covering up. You know, extremely attractive, but not raunchy and filthy and foul. Like some of the stuff we see every day.
We don't talk about that.
So the stuff that we like. We just say we balanced. We balanced. We were very balanced. I like to be we are so balanced.
Oh man. But yeah, that's it though. So Saviours Day, I gotta reiterate that, man. Make sure you watch it.
Please do, please.
It's gonna be historic.
Yeah.
And you know, the minister, man, don't get me to talk about the minister. I can talk about the minister all day. But the minister has been working, and I want y'all to just consider this. He's been working tirelessly on behalf of black people since he came into the Nation of Islam. And he came into the Nation of Islam in 1955. 1955.
That's right.
That means this year marks 68 years of this man consistently working for and defending black people. Who else can we say has even come close to doing anything
Well, you know,
like that?
there's a lot of black people that don't even, that they hear Farrakhan, they turn it off.
Right.
They won't even listen. Like, they won't even give it an ear. I say for everybody, like, just listen. It don't matter what speech you listen to, pull up on YouTube. You hear it, it's going to be something good.
Take notes.
I'm telling you.
Take notes. Research it.
That's real. That's real. Anybody else? Anybody else?
May I please?
Yes, sir.
I have to say that if white folks can put into our head to study so and so and so and so, and not study so and so and so and so, we should be able, as a adult with a brain, to say, well, hell, let me see what this man is saying. Let me actually sit down, open my brain to see what the Minister Louis Farrakhan is saying. That's all. If he's saying something good, research it and see if you can apply it to your life. Because the solutions of America right now and the things they have it's not working. Hasn't been, not going to be. Period. Their world's going down. So please, watch him, take notes. I can bear witness who that man is. I can show you, I can tell you a story. Maybe inshallah, Brother Herman will allow me to. But I know who that man is. I think you should know who that man is too. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. That's Brother Christopher X, y'all.
Come on now. This is why people, man.
Real talk. Real talk. Yeah, the minister's been working, man, hard. He's been working hard. And and this is the other thing that people don't realize about Minister Farrakhan. Minister Farrakhan has never asked the people for anything. Like, think about that. Like, I mean, out of all the lectures that you watch, Trav, you know what I'm saying? We play the minister all the time. You ever heard him stand up and ask for some money?
No. Ever.
That's amazing. Like, just think about that.
You know, when you talk about a man defending his people for 68 years, that is such a mind-boggling thing, man. When you got husbands that won't even defend their wives for the 3 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Defending their children. You got, as crazy as black people are, man, you got a man just having your back for 68 years.
Right.
You got brothers in and out the nation, self-included. They get tired of black folks.
Right.
And this brother stayed constant with it. Consistent with it.
That part.
You know what I'm saying?
That part.
You know, I remember, you know, like,
that's love.
like that, no, that's so much love. And I remember when I was in college, and there was two people that I met. The one, Sister Mecca Islam, my big sister, and my brother, Saeed Munaj Muhammad. And we were students at the Community College of Aurora.
Yes, sir.
And I had this thing about the minister, man. My mom was like, stay away from him.
Right.
He crazy. Look how he talk. Da 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 da. That brother gave me an old dusty VHS tape of the minister speaking at Malcolm X College. And this was when the movie X was about to come out, so everybody was wearing X hats and the rappers had X hats on and stuff like that. He gave me that VHS, man. And then I was maybe like 30 minutes in it. I went and grabbed my notebook. I'm like, he's saying something.
Right.
Something that I've been looking for. Something that I needed for my life. You know?
Absolutely.
Just gave it a chance. Gave it a shot. And my mother hated that I was listening to that man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I can relate. I can definitely relate.
Bear witness right there.
And he says what he want to say and will not get canceled because he's not on nobody's payroll. People that try to cancel him. You can't cancel him.
You can't. You can't.
You can't cancel him.
And
you notice if he goes on somebody's show, their show gets canceled. Right. But you can't cancel him. Right.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because I'm paying you, you don't have him on there.
Right.
So there's a reason why they want to keep him out of your face. Or they keep the truth out of your face.
Absolutely.
Like they don't want nobody to catch on to the truth.
Even little tidbits that he said, man, you apply that to your life, man, you just gonna add something to your life.
We on the 52 fake out forever, you know.
Yeah, man, the devil trying to hold on, man. He's trying to hold on to his world. And he knows that if Minister Farrakhan is allowed to speak freely, if Minister Farrakhan is allowed access to all of the people, not just black people, but white people, that his world is over. You know what I mean? And I could personally attest to, because I said he's not only attractive to black people, but white people. We have a building fund here in the city of Denver because we want to purchase our own building so we can have our own mosque and have our own school. And if you would like to donate to that, go to NOI. But the most consistent giver to that fund is a white dude. Straight up. So you have a lot of white people who recognize the truth that Minister Farrakhan is speaking, that he's not anti-white, he's not anti-Semitic, he's not anti-gay. You know what I'm saying? He's not any of these anti-things. The minister is, I mean, to be straight with you, he's the Messiah. He's anointed in this day to be doing the work that he's doing. That's right. And that's what the enemy does not want, not only our people to see, but their people to see as well. Right. And that's just real. That's just straight up. Straight up. So, Saviours Day, man. Saviours Day 2023 should be historic. God willing, the minister will be there doing his thing. And I can't wait to see him. It's always a awesome thing to be in the presence of a man who's done, man, so much for so many of us. And I know personally, man, what he's done for me, man, it's immeasurable, man. I can never thank God enough for just his example, just being a man. You know what I'm saying? Because many of us, you know what I'm saying, we grow up and we might not have a father in the house. You know what I'm saying? But Minister Farrakhan is really, he's been that father to those who don't have one. And that's big. You know what I'm saying? There's so many places that the minister has covered down with regards to the deficiencies that we have in our own life.
You know, Brother Herm, this is one thing that angers me sometimes is when I hear our people say man, we ain't got no leaders like we used to.
Right.
Yeah, I get mad. And I'm like, niggas, you paying attention.
Right.
But they don't want to hear that. Who are you looking for? They don't want to hear it. Who are you looking for?
Right.
You know, when you say that, there was a sister that said, I heard on TikTok or somewhere, Farrakhan's not a leader. So I just like what you just said, what are you looking for? Are you looking for a mad rampage psychomaniac that's gonna just start cutting heads off of white folks?
Right.
Or are you looking for an intelligence that's coming from the mind of God, trying to get to the mind of y'all? That's it. That's it.
I think they looking for some sort of preacher, some sort of soft, someone that's so willing to rub and coddle white people and make them feel comfortable. Sometimes, you have to say some things that are uncomfortable.
Right.
You got to get some things across, that people may not want to hear, but then they'll reflect on later on when they,
Yeah, and that's real, because that's what you got to ask yourself, like, what is a leader? When they say we don't have no leadership, like, what is a leader?
What is a leader? What are you looking for? Okay, okay, I'm not a Muslim. I'm not officially in the nation.
Correct.
But I'm gonna tell you why people are afraid of Muslims. Why the world is afraid of Muslims. They don't smoke. They don't drink. They don't do all the crazy stuff. They don't party. They, like that. They don't do none of that. So everything that generates this earth, this world, the money part,
the opposite.
The money part, say alcohol,
right,
cigarettes, the drugs. They're not involved in none of that.
Right.
So if you get every black person in America not to be involved in this, then this world will fall.
Mm. And that part, right there.
And when you have someone who subscribes to what you said, I've been places I'm not nowhere as disciplined as a lot of my brothers, but I am disciplined in some of my brothers. I'll say that, okay? But if I walk in somewhere and I don't know some people who are involved in Islam in some way, shape, form, or fashion, and we are all human. I've seen some Muslims that may have a drink in their hand or something, or even a Christian brother that may have a drink in their hand, just at a concert or something. Mm-hmm. And then when I approach, I see them.
Right.
Do you?
Right.
Relax, man.
Do you?
I'm not here to judge you, bro. But it's just the fact that you trying to align yourself with something, on a high vibration,
right,
they'll be like.
And that's that self-accusing spirit. When they hide, that's that self-accusing spirit, because they know what they should be doing. You know what I mean? And their conscience is telling them, especially when they see you, it's a reminder of what they should be doing and what they're not. So they try to hide it real quick. But getting back to that question, like, what is leadership? The reason why they don't want the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan's leadership, or they don't recognize him as a leader, is because he doesn't speak to their own self-desires.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? If you doing wrong, and when I say wrong, I'm saying you in this man's world where you are smoking, you are drinking, you are fornicating, you doing everything of evil that the enemy has normalized. Mm-hmm. Then when you see someone who's not doing that and reminding you that you shouldn't be doing that, right, that can't be your leader. You know what I'm saying? That you don't it can't resonate with you, because if he's your leader, then you have to be responsible for what it is that he's teaching you to do.
This is where the phrase ignorance is bliss. Because now that you gain knowledge, now you're responsible for what you know.
Right.
And people don't want to be responsible for shit.
That's real.
Sometimes.
Oh, it's hard.
Life just takes over.
It's hard. The world be pulling on you, man.
Be pulling on you.
Be pulling on you.
Like Pookie, man.
But it's like, but what? Here's the
Keep calling me.
here's the contradiction in it all, though, Trav. Like we'll say, you know, I'm a Christian. I believe in Jesus. I can't mess with y'all because y'all don't believe in Jesus. When of course nothing could be further from the truth. Muslims absolutely believe in Jesus. We have to believe in Jesus in order to be a Muslim.
Can't call
right?
yourself one if you know.
But they'll say that because they'll say, I believe in Jesus and I follow Jesus because the Jesus that they so-called follow can't make them be responsible for what they doing.
That's right.
Right.
He gone, man. He left 2,000 years ago. You know what I mean? They read about him in a book. They don't even know what he looked like. Don't know what he sound like. You know what I'm saying? It's just a conception in their head as to what and who he is. Whereas Minister Farrakhan, you can turn him on. There he is right there talking to you. And he's saying, brother, you shouldn't be doing this. You need to be taking care of your family. You need to be taking care of your wife. You need to be doing something for yourself. You need to be doing this, that, third. Doing that, and the third. Go home. Get out the club. You know what I mean? And so, nah, that can't be my leader.
Well, when I was going to church like every Sunday, I tell you what, 6 days a week I was running amok. But I was there every Sunday. I even came from the church Saturday night. Like Saturday night, I'm back in church Sunday, hoping I don't smell like alcohol. But
right.
that was my cleanser. You know what I'm saying? My mental cleanser.
Right.
Yo, shower. I can do bad all week.
Stinking all
But I'm
week,
gonna go clean
just
it
take
up
that one shower.
on this one day, and that's what I did. Like,
But you was right, though, because that's the teaching. Right?
Yeah.
You gonna sin, you born in sin.
Yeah.
Just come to church and just
sinners
say,
welcome here.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And I was a sinner. Like, woo.
But that's that even goes with and you're acknowledging that. That's why I never had a problem with people talking about we in about 4 weeks we about to, inshallah, man, step into Ramadan.
Right.
Right.
And people always got this, oh, here come some of these Ramadan Muslims. People only practice Islam doing
Right.
it. So what? Let them get it in when they fit in.
Right.
Come on, man.
Right. It's better than nothing, right?
I'm in.
Antagonize the brother.
I'm in.
At least
should
he's
do the
acknowledging
challenge.
that.
That's
That
right.
should be the next
He's
challenge.
striving during that month. Like, look, I'm gonna do this right now, and then perhaps this will push me to another level. 'Cause
Right.
I'm right here now. I ain't got no problem with nobody doing that, man. No, I'm not gonna talk greasy about somebody doing it.
That should be the next challenge. If they want to challenge, do all these bucket challenge, all that.
Yeah.
Let's do the Ramadan.
Do the Ramadan challenge.
Hashtag.
I like that.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
Hey,
Yolanda's in the building, y'all. Say hey, Miss Yolanda.
What's
Yolanda,
going on?
the
How
honorary.
you feeling?
Brother Michael said they're afraid of self-discipline. You absolutely right. And peace, Brother Michael.
You're right, Mike.
Sister Nicole. Nicole's in the building. Peace, Queen.
There you go.
Go.
Yeah, man, it's an awesome conversation, man. But the beautiful thing about Minister Farrakhan and the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad and Master Farah Muhammad is at the root of their teaching, we're responsible. You know what I'm saying? You're responsible as an individual for what you know. And so this whole teaching is really about self-improvement.
That's all.
You know what I mean? Self-improvement. Like when you can acknowledge that, Trav, you know what I'm saying? How you used to be, you know what I'm saying? And then work on it, bro. What else can we ask? You know what I mean? What else can God ask? That's all we strive to do is be better today than what we were yesterday.
Right.
And tomorrow be a little bit better than what we were today.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
That's it,
But
that's all.
but you got to understand that there are people, the minister in particular, who wants to help you on that journey. And he's literally giving his life. He's pouring himself out. That's why I love Minister Farrakhan, because he's pouring himself out every single day. Man, that man is almost 90 years old.
Still on
And he's
point.
still on point, still going, still striving, still pushing for us to be better.
So what do you say to those people who come with that tired ass argument? Well, he killed Malcolm.
Man, that's
Yeah.
so whack.
Yeah, nothing.
That's so whack.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's not even worthy of a response.
Exactly.
He'd be in jail if he killed me.
Exactly.
Black
Exactly.
They can't wait.
One of the things, and this is what the minister has said, why does the minister always talk about the same thing over and over and over? Then he answered it and said, probably because we haven't gotten what he's been telling us.
That's exactly right.
That's a fact.
That's exactly right. But people, like I said, man, people make excuses, man, as to why they can't get with the minister or with the nation, based upon their own selfish desires. You know what I'm saying? What we teach interferes with what it is that they want to do.
Yeah, stay plugged into CNN.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell you, I know a cat that's always like in the mix. So he wear gold chains. He looks like he's part of the world, like, but he's not. He's not drinking.
Right.
He's not. He must. He's not. He's literally like he don't eat. Like he be fasting. He does a lot of like little self things like to make himself better. But he looks attractive to these youngsters.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So they really like, and then when they start talking to him, they want to be him. And they're like, wait a minute.
Right.
You don't drink? You don't smoke? You don't do nothing? And he's like, nah.
Right.
But he looks like them. He's a gold chain, watch, all that.
He's attractive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he really like, I think he's really like opening their mind to like, okay, this is just a look. Like,
Right.
I might want to live like this dude. So he's pulling like youngsters in.
And that's you can consider that as angel.
Yeah.
Right. He's pulling youngsters in, like,
You know.
And there's some who are like that, man. You know, everybody is not suited and booted. But the and Trav, that's a good point, man. The measure of the man is, you know what I'm saying, it's not the way we look on the outside. You know what I mean? It's what we do on the inside. It's our behavior. You know what I'm saying? So
There you go.
so you're absolutely right. And that brother can win people. And the minister even says that. You know what I'm saying? That the best of his followers are really still in the streets.
That's right.
So, you know, there's a lot of the minister's followers who aren't in the nation, who aren't in the house, so to speak,
Right.
who aren't suited and booted. You know what I'm saying? With their suit and their bow tie, but they doing that work. And we need that too. You know what I'm saying? Because the enemy has agents. He has agents within the nation that look like us, but they're not really with us. So it stands to reason that God would have agents as well.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? He got people who are in the enemy's world, but they're not with the enemy's world. See what I'm saying? 'Cause so this is a war that is going on between two ideas, and there's an old world that's going out, and a new world that's coming in, which really speaks to the subject. The war of Armageddon has already begun, and we're seeing that everywhere. I mean, man.
Oh, damn Colfax.
you don't Colfax, man.
Man, been begun.
Begun.
Man, that's real. Oh man, we done ran up on time. Y'all got something to sell?
Saviours Day, please tune in.
Saviours Day, let's remind y'all before we get up out of here, Saviours Day 2023. Boom, there it is. The War of Armageddon has begun. And you can come, you can watch it on NOI.org, or you can come and watch it with us at 4651 Tulsa Court in Montbello at around 2 o'clock. Say 1 o'clock. All right, so hopefully we'll see you there. Get the latest edition of the Final Call newspaper.
That's right.
And again, it's the Saviours Day edition. Saviours Day 2023. The War of Armageddon has begun. Sorry, y'all. And so definitely pick that up. You can get that at the barbershop, or go to finalcalldigital.com and get your digital edition. Man, we are about to get up out of here, but we do want to wish y'all a big happy Black History Month. And let's finish strong, right?
Go to work and continue. Pay them bills.
Hey, man, keep paying them bills, man. Because they sure gonna keep coming. Hey, remember that. Hey, We always say it. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Peace. We out. We love y'all. Happy Black History Month.
Hey.
Supreme Style Muhammad. Just wanted to drop in and let you know what we have going on. In addition to our community work that we've been doing for years, and in addition to being the sole proprietor of Supreme Style Barbershop, where we've been serving the community for close to 25 years, now we've partnered up with an insurance company called Ethos in an effort to help our people with life insurance. That's something that we all need. I know it's something that we don't want to think about, but it is something that we all need if we want to leave anything to our loved ones when we leave this space. So do me a favor, click on the link or go to our website astar2.com and click on the Ethos page. We'll see you on the other side.